Hello, everyone, and welcome to the annual Otaku Brothers Halloween special. Yay!
Yay! What's up, everybody? Happy Halloween! How's it
Yes.
going? Oh,
Um,
I'm so happy. I love Halloween.
do you?
I
You're a big
do.
Halloween guy.
I love Halloween. I'm a huge Halloween
I'm
fan
not.
because my birthday is on the 28th, so I have to be a big
Yeah.
Halloween fan. But Ben, before we even start this video, for everybody at home, what is your costume? Who are you?
Um,
And then I'll say who I
I am the Snake Hashira from the hit series Demon Slayer, as you guys may have heard of.
am. Yes. That's a yeah, no, I could tell right away. That's awesome. It's actually really that's so cool. That's such a good idea. I'm excited. We definitely are gonna get a photo whenever you come up. It's tradition here. Every time we're together on Halloween. So yeah. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Oh, that's so cool. That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I
Do you have the sword with you?
he also not with me. I can go
Oh.
grab it real quick.
Okay. Well,
Let me
I can explain who I am all then. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm Top Gun. I did a group costume with some friends. So, oh my god. Oh, Ben just scared the living soul out of me.
What did I do?
For some reason, I was looking at this monitor, and I thought that your screen was my screen, and that somebody was opening the door, and
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
What?
I literally just tripped out. I was not thinking straight. Because the way I have
Interesting.
the monitor set up is like, it's like, we're like right next to it. I mean, I guess that's how it is for you too. I don't know. I tripped out. That is so cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I wanted to order this separately because I did not want to deal with bringing this through TSA when I go to the airport.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Well, just put it through your, are you not, oh, are you only bringing a carry-on?
Yeah, I don't usually check
Oh,
bags if I don't have to.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, yeah, like I was saying before, I just got jump scared. I am Top Gun.
You're Top Gun.
I
You know
am
Top
Top
Gun's
Gun.
the school, Joseph.
Yes, I know. I'm Top Gun.
You're the
Maverick. I'm Maverick. Okay, listen.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's just yeah. I did a group. It was pretty basic, but yeah. I'm really regretting not doing an anime character now, especially since Ben dressed up as well.
Should have.
But I know. Next year. There's always yeah. There's always next year. But yeah, guys, welcome to the Otaku Brothers podcast. Hope y'all are doing a great. Hope y'all are having a great day. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I hope y'all are doing good. And yeah, we got a great show for y'all today. Hopefully, we'll be joined by our guests momentarily. They were a little delayed, but we'll see what happens. But if not, then Ben and Ashley are going to put on an epic show for you all. Before we even start, I do want to give a shout out to you all and myself for showing so much love on a video that I uploaded the other day. It was a video reacting. Sorry, I just saw Ben do a hair flip. It was a video I made talking about Chainsaw Man because the movie, the Reze arc, just came out and it was amazing. Ben hasn't seen it yet, so we won't spend too much time talking about it just yet. So maybe next week is when our review will come out for that. But yeah, if you guys do want to hear like my just raw thoughts, I uploaded it the night after I watched it. So yeah, go show it some love. Ben, it's had like 2,000 views already. So which has made it our highest recorded or highest viewed video on the channel. So shout out y'all. It has like 100 likes, so many 20 plus comments. So thank y'all so much for that. We got like 10 subs, so we're almost to 300. Maybe we could hit it by the end of the year. But yes. So Ben, do you know what our second most viewed video on the channel is now?
I do not.
A little trivia for
Is
you.
it the Japan vlog?
It is not. I think Japan's like in the top 5 though, but
Mm.
it's not. It is in fact our video with Lydia Mackey. She
Oh, really?
yeah, it has like 800 views, 750, something like that. So
Nice.
shout out Lydia. I guess I could also mention right now, as you all know, I am watching Frieren, and she's in it. So she voices Flammy. I don't know how you say her name.
Flum.
Flom. Yeah, so I switched over to dub just to hear her voice, and it was so surreal. It was so cool. It literally sounds very similar to her. So It was
Oh,
very
it is.
odd. Is that what it's? Is this what
It
it's
is hard.
like? I know, yeah. But you know, how some people put on like I don't know voices. They have to
Yeah,
change up their voice a bit, but yeah. So it was really cool to see her, hear her. I
that's
mean,
awesome.
so yeah, it's really cool. But yes, so we got a great show, Ben. Chainsaw Man,
Hmm.
crushing it, guys. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch it in theaters. Go show some love to it. It's not only is it a great movie, but it also just feels so Halloween. Like it's so
Oh
Halloween.
yeah,
It's
it's
very
like I
gory.
feel
It's
like
about devils. Yeah.
Chainsaw Man and Devil, or not Chainsaw Man in general is
Hmm.
like just a good anime series to be watching this time of year.
Exactly.
And I'm really
100%.
glad that I rewatched it because it's very good.
Yes. And I will
And I'm very
say,
excited to go
oh,
see the movie
yes, no,
on Wednesday.
please. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, Ben. Like genuinely, it is. I'm sorry, I'll say it now, but I do think it's better than the Demon Slayer movie. It's not even close.
I don't think that's a hot take.
I don't
I
think it
feel
is
like
either. I think that's been a big consensus, but I honestly think that that shouldn't matter. I think it's really cool because I remember when Demon Slayer came out and we were all, especially me, I was like, man, this sucks because I feel like Chainsaw Man won't end up getting as much love and overshadowed. But no, it's been. I think it's good to love both of them equally. I think they're awesome. I think it's kind of hard to
yeah.
compare them too, especially because I'd say like the Demon Slayer movie is more of like Avengers Infinity War, and Chainsaw Man is more like I don't know what you compare it to, like the Batman or something. So
Yeah.
it's very yeah, it's very hard to compare them, but which I don't think you should. I think they're very different stories, and yeah, so definitely go watch them. But yes, also
I wonder how
just
it's doing in the box office.
I think it made 8 million opening weekend, which isn't crazy. I don't think. But actually, I don't know. No, it has to have made more than 8 million. I think I'm tripping. Maybe that was like first day.
Box.
I really hope it
Let's
is
see.
because it seems like the theater I went to was packed, and that was because I saw it a day early because of the Crunchyroll thing. So shout out Crunchyroll. But
Um Opening weekend earned 17 million.
okay, solid.
Worldwide it's at 108 million.
No way. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good for Chainsaw Man then. Yeah, definitely go watch it. And it's everything about it is so good. I love the soundtrack. I've been listening to the piano of In the Pool and like In the Sea, which are two songs that are playing and very iconic in the
Hmm.
movie already. So much that I want to get the vinyl and just get the whole soundtrack because it's so good. The music, the animation. As somebody who I remember when season one of Chainsaw Man came out, I know a lot of people complained about the art style and animation. I personally didn't think it was that bad. I liked it for what it was. I
Yeah.
think there was a little bit of CGI, which I wish there was less of, but I still didn't care. I think it was a great like still A overall. But
Hmm.
this animation, like it just I can't imagine going back to it like the other way. This is just like the style was like I told Ben, it's literally just watching the manga panels come to life. There's a scene as soon as
Yeah.
the movie starts. I won't spoil anything for Ben, even though he's read it. But as soon as the movie starts, it like does the thing where like a scene's like in black and white, and I feel like that's setting it up to be like to see how you're seeing that it's just like a manga panels moving. So it's
Mhm.
really cool. So definitely go watch it, all of y'all out there, and look forward to hearing our full in-depth breakdown next week, hopefully. So yeah, with that out of the way, Ben. Yeah, it's Halloween, dude. It's exciting.
It is.
We're gonna see each other next week. That'll be fun. We're gonna get our party on, so that'll be great. And yeah, I guess we can just get into a little bit of news to see um, if you've heard from our guest or anything. But if
Nope.
not, okay, then yeah, we can just get into some news if you're down.
I don't have any news, I don't think.
Okay. Well, I have some news, and then I can all, and then we can do our little segment that we wanted to do with our guests, just us two for now. But yeah,
Okay.
okay. So the one thing I did want to talk to you about, Ben, the One Punch Man director, he deleted his Twitter
Oh,
because I don't know if you saw
you
that
mean
or
like
not.
death threats?
Yeah, he's getting a
Oh
lot
my
of hate.
gosh.
He's getting a lot of hate. And I know you and I were talking about how we kind of were not big fans of One Punch Man season 3, or at least I haven't been so far. And
Yeah.
so it seems like that has been a common consensus. And
Yeah, I think
not that I
so.
condone, because obviously that's never do this. You should never. This does not make it okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like people are taking it a little too far, and so the director has deleted Twitter. So
Interesting.
yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear
I
about
never
that. Yeah,
understood I never understood how people could like be so just like, even just like a random video online that blew up with someone with like a disagreeing opinion,
yeah.
and then like a day later that person who posted the video be like, so guys, me and my family have been getting death threats, and like that's not like I can't even imagine doing that, especially with an anime.
Hmm.
Like it's literally just
Well, I say that. Well, I mean,
moving pictures.
it is. Sometimes it's just moving. Yeah, it is literally just moving pictures. That's the problem. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, I completely agree. It's not okay. But at the same time, no, I'm not even justifying it. But like, I understand where the frustration comes from. But I'm not saying obviously that this is how you deal with your frustration. It's
Yeah.
just unfortunate. I mean, as like we said, I could see how somebody would be upset that their favorite, manga is getting an improper adaptation. I mean, like we've just been talking in Glazing Chainsaw Man, or at least I have, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I like everybody's like the consensus is if you're a Chainsaw Man fan that you're should be happy, like so happy that this is how the work that you love is getting adapted and it's getting brought to the
Yeah.
screen so well. And then you probably have One Punch Man fans who are like, bro, I get a PNG moving down a hill and and so I mean, I see where the frustration comes from. I don't think this is how you solve it by threatening to harm somebody. Even if you don't mean it, that's still not okay, obviously. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, especially because it's only like the first 3 episodes, dude. So it's like, who cares? Like right now, it's like hey, look at Blue Lock, dude. I mean, please, if anything, learn from Blue Lock that like I think the ends justify the means, man. Like if I wouldn't change Blue Lock season 2 for anything. Like based on how
Yeah.
that like watching that final episode was so worth it. So
Yeah.
it has some rough.
Was.
It that doesn't mean it didn't have any rough
The first
moments.
part the first part of Blue Lock was very rough. Or the
Yeah.
first part of season two
Yes.
was very rough.
Yeah.
And there
And
are even some moments like in the match itself is pretty rough. But I
yeah.
think I think overall it turned out good.
Hmm.
And hopefully that's the same thing that happens with One Punch
I'm
Man.
sure it will. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, because I feel like in today's day and age, like shows just have a super high standard
Hmm.
due to like Ufotable and Mappa and any other studio that does really popular shows. It looks good.
Yeah.
Bones even.
Trigger.
So it's like whenever, yeah, Trigger too. There's a whole slew of them we could name,
Hmm.
but it's like whenever you see something that probably would have been acceptable 5 years ago, probably 10 maybe,
Yeah.
and it's just like people just get mad. I guess
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but
we're spoiled.
no, 100%. And that's why, Ben, we're going to look at some hot takes right now. First hot
Oh,
take, Demon Slayer is bad for no, I'm just kidding. Um well, I mean that
what was that? Let's hear it.
no,
Let's
I'm
hear
just
it.
no, I was joking. It was a joke. I wasn't
Okay,
serious.
sure.
But no, But no, just back on it. It's yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think we are definitely in an age where people are getting spoiled, and I think they expect every episode to have ufotable level budget animation, and I don't
Hmm.
think that's just something that is sustainable. It's something that people should expect. To be quite honest,
Yeah.
it's tough. It is. It's tough. It's expensive, and they work them probably super hard. So yeah, but I mean, and people got to understand that. Yeah, you gotta sacrifice some of it for other. It can't all be 110%, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that was a big thing with JoJo's. I remember Part 6 got a lot of hate for its animation because some of those steel frames were like, dude, what is this? And then they compared it to other shots in it, and it's like amazing. It is like straight like
Yeah.
manga panel side by side, like 1 to 1, and it's like you got to understand that like there has to be shortcuts sometimes and it's not all going to look amazing. Like people forget, I
Yeah.
don't know if you've seen the image. of Johnny from Steel Ball Run, the way he first looked whenever he was shown on screen. Have
I
you
don't think
seen
I
that?
have.
Johnny, panel first appearance. Let me see if I can pull it up. So this is how Johnny from Steel Ball Run looked the first ever time he was shown on screen.
Are you serious?
No, oh yeah, I'm dead serious. This is how he looks the first ever time he's
Yeah.
shown on screen. So, or I
Mhm.
guess on the page. So it's like, bro, can we chill out? Like he's good. It looks fine. It looks good.
Yeah.
And, so it's it's just one of those things. But yeah. So, but I guess Ben, since we have been dealing with a lot of people acting crazy, and having these crazy opinions, I have some hot takes for you, Ben. Two hot
Let's
takes
hear it.
that I want you to talk to me about. So Ben, you have seen Hunter x Hunter and Bleach.
Have seen both of those, yes.
So the first take is that Gon is better written than Ichigo.
I'm gonna say no.
You disagree with that take?
I'm gonna heavily disagree with that take.
Would you like to give me an argument for why?
I feel like there doesn't even need to be an like. What even is Gon's character like?
I
His dad. Maybe okay. Maybe this isn't fair because I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter in a while. But like,
Mhm,
from what I can remember from Hunter x Hunter is that Gon wants to become a hunter.
mhm,
Then he goes into these exams, and then he comes out. I don't even know what happens. All I remember is that him and Killua somehow meet up with this kite guy,
mhm,
and then that guy dies, and now Gon's all mad. And then he like trades or he uses up all of his Nen life force or something to get power.
mhm.
Um yeah, past that I couldn't tell you anything about
Well, then
his
he
character.
gets super mad at the end, and then because Kite does Kite even die? He doesn't, right? Or does he?
Yeah, I
He
just
does. He.
said yeah.
Oh, sorry, my fault. I was reading some stuff. But yeah, so yeah, he gets super angry, and then yeah, and then Ichigo. I feel like Ichigo's got a lot going for him. He, I don't know. He's dealing with the whole stuff about his parents, especially later down the line in Thousand Year Blood War arc. So I don't know.
Are you saying that Gon's a better written character
No, no,
than
no, 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 no. That's not what I'm
Oh.
saying. No, no. I'm saying that I think he has a lot more going for him. Um,
No, he definitely does. The whole thing with him and Zangetsu and
mhm.
that whole thing, and I think just Ichigo's being is a better written. His presence is better written than Hunter x Hunter itself.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair.
yeah,
Okay. Well, thank you for that. That's the first one. So we got that one cleared. The other one I had was for Weezums, our guest, who is supposed to be here. So you can't really answer because you haven't watched it, but it was that Luffy is better written than the Lelouch. So,
well, I
obviously,
think my obvious answer is going to be
yeah,
no.
yeah, I agree. I agree there. But yeah, okay. So this is the next one, Ben. Demon Slayer clears Black Clover, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Tanjiro's better than Asta.
In terms of like writing,
It just says Tanjiro is better than Asta. So I don't know which what your
um,
interpretation is of that.
ooh, that's hard.
In
That's
terms of
really hard,
strength
actually.
or like character writing.
Okay, not strength. No,
Okay.
definitely not strength.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna assume it's character writing. I think. I think I might have to give it to Asta.
Hmm.
I think in terms of like individual characters, I think Asta was a tad mate. I haven't read Black Clover in a minute, but I think I would like to say he's a tad bit better written than Tanjiro.
Hmm.
But I think overall, as of now, as of what's animated, I think Demon Slayer is better than Black Clover.
Okay. Not a crazy take. Not a crazy take. All right, next up, we have a couple more. Gojo's flashback arc is the best arc in Jujutsu Kaisen.
I want to say no.
You
What?
you
No.
couldn't even make an argument for it.
The best arc? I wouldn't
Mhm.
say it's no. I think what even arc is? I guess the Shibuya incident arc. Are we
Yeah.
talking about any like all of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
JJK?
All of JJK. Yeah, yeah.
Are you serious? No, it's not. It's not the worst. I don't even know what the worst is. Maybe the worst is the opening arc.
Hmm.
But I think the Shibuya incident is better than the hidden inventory. I think calling. I think okay, maybe okay, yeah. The intro arc is the
Hmm.
worst. I think it kind of goes in order of like worst to best, just the story itself.
Really? So it just keeps getting
Because
better. Is what you're saying?
actually, no, I think Shibuya is better than Calling Games. I don't know actually, because
Really?
Calling Games is
Calling
really
games us
good.
some sick fights, man.
I think it does just get better the
That's
more
good.
you read it, to be honest.
I agree. I think that there's a lot of highs though, and I think it's because the flashback arc is pretty short, which is nice compared to the rest of
Yeah.
JJK. It's very
Hmm.
concise and it's just filled with pretty much all highs. I mean, you got Toji versus Gojo Seto, um, and then I mean that's kind of actually it, but it's just peak. It's a big peak fights. So yeah, but no, I mean,
I feel
yeah,
like people only liked it because Gojo was the main character for
yeah,
5 episodes.
probably.
Not that
Um,
it's bad. I liked
no,
it
yeah, yeah,
too,
me
but
too.
if people are
Same.
saying it's the best arc, that's because Gojo's the main character.
Yes, I agree. Next up, Haikyuu has the best fandom in anime.
No. Are
No.
these hot takes? These are hot takes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. That's not
That's not a hot
the
take?
best fandom.
Or
No, I think it is a hot take. Yeah,
what do
but
you
I'm
think
saying
has the best fandom actually?
I don't know. I don't think anyone does.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what? I could see like no, yeah. I was gonna say like maybe like a like an older anime fandom, like maybe like Gurren Lagann or like Cowboy Bebop or Trigun or I don't know, something like that. But
I
even
think
then,
what was I gonna say? Ah, I was just on the tip of my tongue.
because One Piece fans crazy, JoJo's fans. No, I won't even say we're the best. Maybe
Um
like
Dang it, what
mobs.
was I gonna
Maybe
say?
like what's like a Full Metal fans? Definitely not. My Hero fans, heck no. Ava fans, no.
I'm trying to think of a show where like people don't ship
Chainsaw Man, no.
straight men in the story, and I was okay. Maybe Vinland Saga. Maybe those kind
Okay,
of shows.
yeah, yeah. Sure,
Maybe
Vinland
those.
Saga I could see, or maybe like I was gonna say Berserk, but no, Berserk definitely has some.
No,
Yeah,
those were all like the
um,
crazy girls go.
yeah, um, Naruto definitely none of the big three. I'd say maybe Bleach. Could we get
No,
Bleach fans?
you know what? Honestly, probably. I think Bleach out of the big three, Bleach has the most like
Normal fans?
sane
Yeah,
fans. Yes,
because they just mind their own business, dude.
yeah, they
They
really do.
stick to their own. Yeah, no, I mean that's actually kind of based. I would be happy with that. I accept that answer. We should. I want to see if if we were bigger, this would be amazing. I want to do a Family Feud like anime responses. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah,
But
that would be cool.
yeah, um,
I want to do poll. Like that would be a perfect thing. Just
yeah,
like do a poll and read all
hmm
the things.
yes. Maybe there's one. We gotta find one. Um, but yeah. So okay. Oh yeah, I have a couple more. A couple more. If this one's, I'm not even gonna ask that. You won't even. Is that Blue Lock is a 6 out of 10 at best? Um, yeah,
I mean,
I think we both, yeah, we both don't agree with that. So, um, let's see. Yeah, I think that's kind of most of the ones that I had. So, yeah, do you have any anime hot takes, Ben?
I don't. Uh, I feel like I do. I need. What would they be though?
I
Um,
I don't have hot takes. I just have right takes. So
this is
um,
true.
yeah, I feel like we both have. I wouldn't say
I
any of our
think.
takes are crazy.
I think. I think of like the crazy, not like craziest, but I feel like a widely agreed upon hot take is that Boruto is actually good.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I thought you were about to say something crazy.
What?
I thought you were about to say that Boruto's better than Naruto.
No, no.
Okay, yeah, I
But
was
like,
like, that's why I thought that was going. I was
no,
like,
no,
that is, I
no.
do not know if that's a normal take, but
But like, whenever whenever the show was coming out, like everyone like it was
mhm,
bad. It was bad, right?
yeah,
But
that
like
was
ever since the manga started, like ever since the first
Vortex.
part of Boruto ended and
Hmm.
then Vortex started going, I haven't seen anyone like hate on Boruto. And if someone does, like there's a bunch of comments replying to them like
Yeah, like you're
this is like
insane.
this story is better than your favorite show or something.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm very happy with how the reception has kind of changed for the Chainsaw Man movie too. You've read it, so it's not a
Yeah.
spoiler, but like all this stuff obviously, so you know the story beats. Like all the whole like narrative going around of like Denji being like just this complete like horn dog who doesn't like he has no character development. People are
Yeah.
finally I think coming around to being like, "Wait, this guy's actually he actually doesn't just that's not his old like that's there's reason why he's like this." And so that's been really cool to see that people actually have
There
brain cells.
so one of our old substitute teachers in high school, I don't know if you had him,
Mhm.
Mr. Escamilla.
No, I
He
didn't.
is he's like a he's a critic, like he's a movie critic. Like so I always see him reviewing stuff and so like
He
Chance of
still
Man came
does
out and so I
it
went yeah.
on
And
YouTube or
so
what? Sorry,
on YouTube, yeah, on YouTube. And
I need to see this.
and so I was like curious how Rotten Tomato scores were like for Chainsaw Man were comparable to Demon Slayer for the weekend. And he's like legit. Like his review was on the like certified reviewers. You know how there's like the
Yeah,
critic
he's
reviews?
he's that big
Yeah,
that he's
I guess so.
what? That's
I was
so
like, that's
cool.
crazy. So shout out to Eskimo TV. Maybe we should have him on to talk about
Wait,
it.
yeah, wait, that's actually insane. Yeah, 100%. You should shoot him an
Yeah,
email.
so I thought that was
Shoot
I
him-
thought that was really cool because
Whoa.
I felt like I had been following him on Instagram. Like I guess we
Hmm.
followed each other at some point, and I was seeing posting about it, and then he really liked the movie
The Chainsaw Man or Demon Slayer?
Chainsaw Man.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's what I'm saying, Ben.
He was
You,
really hyping it up. I'm gonna watch
I
it.
know, but it's just I want to like you have like to say I was so happy, bro. Like I was just so happy. I had and you've been around with me. Like before I even went to TCU, Ben, I read this that arc, and I was just like, it was the greatest thing I had ever read, like in my life, and then like just to see like oh my god, it's so good. I can't wait for you to watch it. So yeah, just go watch the movie, guys. All of y'all, I go watch it
Yeah,
because yeah, and it's just like I hope that if for some reason I really hope I don't know actually because if like we got this quality for every single like arc of Chainsaw Man to come like in a movie, I'd say dude take do the same thing as Demon Slayer, bro. Take years. I'll wait. I will wait because it was so good. Because to see like the other devils that are coming, like wow, oh man,
yeah.
peak fiction, peak fiction.
Oh,
But man, oh, that's it. Well, we
I
should
just
definitely reach out to him and try and get him on here. That'd
yeah,
be so cool to just talk
because he
about
does more
films.
anime too.
Hmm.
Um, I don't. I still don't know if I'm 100% on board with like the whole anime movie thing.
Oh, I'm definitely not.
Cause,
But
cause
it's
seeing it weekly is I don't know.
there
Like
is there is something that is lost to that magic. Like yeah, like just seeing shows come out weekly has been so amazing. And
yeah.
Yeah, but it's also been so cool to like see these movies, like to see these like on the big screen, like especially Chainsaw Man. Like you know how it's the whole first scenes like at the movie theater, like just
Yeah.
there's just something about it. It's so surreal, dude. It doesn't feel real, Ben. Like it feels like I don't know how if you've ever felt like whenever you see like a YouTuber on like a movie or like something like
Oh yeah,
if
yeah.
you're just like this is so weird to see something that's in like mainstream media now. It's like
Yeah.
that, and I don't know, just seeing how positive people are, like the fact that movie theaters are selling like Pochita like popcorn buckets, like it's really cool. I think that's really cool.
I think everyone's just trying to see how much money is in this business, so they're
A lot.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
So
But I also agree. I would love to have like Chainsaw Man come back weekly for movies. I
I
think that'd be great.
I I think it just depends on the show. Like
Hmm.
I think Chainsaw Man would be fine. I'd be fine seeing
No,
that in theaters.
I do
But
I did say movies, but I prefer the weekly thing. It's just the quality though. That's the only thing. Like,
because
I don't know.
Chainsaw Man feels like I feel like Chainsaw Man definitely has a deeper story than most shows,
Oh,
I would say.
tell him, bro. Tell him.
So like whenever you put that on the big screen, it's like
Yeah, and it's good for critics too. Like critics like it
yeah,
because there's more to it. It's not just
yeah.
like your typical like just movie where it's just like nah, because that's not fair though, because Demon Slayer I wouldn't say has like that deep of a story, but it's still made for like the big screen. It still
I
deserves to
know.
be there.
That's but with Demon Slayer, I think I would have enjoyed that movie more if it was in episode format, I
Mm.
feel. Because the I think the one
The
big thing,
pacing
yeah, the
was
pacing
yeah,
in that movie was like
that's fair.
awful.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I think that's the only thing that people were complaining about, and I think that would have been fixed
That's true.
if it was not in
And
theaters.
especially I don't I mean it's probably just because the Infinity Castle arc is so long, but the thing about Chainsaw Man is that there's like only 3 or 4 arcs left in like and they're
Yeah.
each like pretty self-contained arcs. There's like the Santa Claus, then there's like I won't spoil anything but else, but yeah, so that out of context that makes no sense. Like if Santa Claus
Mhm.
has nothing to do with the next arc. But yeah, there's like 2 or 3 more arcs and they're all like contained pretty well in like just the next few volumes. So like they would I think work well as movies. Like you could literally just call the next one, yeah, like the I guess it's like international terrorists. But, yeah, so just Santa Claus arc, and then just like title them after the arcs. But with Demon Slayer, yeah, I agree. I think the pacing it was a lot. I remember being there. It was a long movie, dude. It was a long movie. So
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely see how that could get annoying. But yeah, it's just one of those
Well,
things. So it's crazy. But I forgot what we were talking. Why? How did we get to back to Chainsaw Man? What are we talking about?
I don't know. We were just
Uh,
talking about hot takes.
yeah. Oh,
Wait, yeah, what
Boruto.
were we talking about?
Boruto. We were talking Boruto. Um, yeah, I think it's
Some
Boruto.
people I'm looking around on like social media at people's hot takes.
Mhm.
Someone said that Death Note is better than Attack on Titan.
It's crazy.
No.
What's crazy too is that I love Death Note, but I think people forget about like the whole middle part of it, like where L or Light loses his memory and how that's like 4 or 5 episodes. That
Yeah.
was kind of a little bit of a slow burn. So
I don't
um,
I need
the
I'm getting
payoff
to a
was
point
worth
where
it.
I like don't know what happens in these shows.
Hmm.
Like I've watched them, but it's just been so
Yeah,
long.
it's been so long.
And Attack on Titan, like I don't like I remember being so like invested in it, but
Hmm.
looking back on it, like I can't figure out what is good about it, and I think I just need to rewatch it. Like
What?
I'm serious.
You're
Like
kidding?
I'm not kidding. Like I feel like it was just like an average show.
This is blasphemy. Ben, you have been replaced. Remember we talked about the other day? You have actually been replaced. That's
What?
insane.
What are you?
Um, that's crazy. Wow, I think that is a hot take, Ben. But
Maybe overrated.
wow.
Might be
You know
overrated.
what's I actually I think I sent you a picture of the JoJo shirt I got, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wore it to school the other day, and and then at the a party I went to later that night, a guy came up to me. I was like, "Yo, dude," he's like, I would not have expected him. He comes up to me, he's like, "Bro, like, sorry I didn't say anything at school, but he's like I really liked your JoJo shirt." He's like, I'm closeted," is what he said.
Don't reference, bro.
Reference. And he's like, dude, he's like, your shirt was awesome. He's like, I love JoJo's. And then he was just like, yeah, dude. He's like, I've been watching anime for a long time. And he's like, I remember in middle school. And he's like, he has the exact same story as everybody. I think this is like a canon
Everybody.
event or something. He was literally like, I remember in middle school, man. My friend showed me the show Sword Art Online, and he's like, ever since then, like I haven't looked back. And
W.
and I'm just it got me thinking, Ben, is that like everybody's first anime? Like Sword Art Online? What is it
Sword Art
about
Online,
that
I think
show?
so.
That
It's because
makes
it was one of the few anime that was on Netflix at the
that's
time.
yeah, that's true.
And so I went,
That and
like
Soul
part of
Eater.
Naruto was on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Sword Art Online is good.
No, that's I don't think I mean that actually might be a hot take for some people. Yeah.
I think all of the seasons are
Okay,
good.
that's the hot take. There it is. There it
That's
is.
nice.
There it is. I
People are
think
so blinded by nostalgia. Like, go rewatch it. It's so good.
I think nostalgia is the thing that makes it good.
Yeah, but like, you just remember the good times you had when you
Yeah.
were younger. You wish you could watch it again.
I do. When I was younger, would I ever go back and watch it, start to finish now? I heck no. But
I think I might.
wow,
I think I might
bro hasn't even finished Call of the Night, man, and
have
he's
not finished Call of the Night.
ah
Sword Art Online is better than Call of the Night. That's just a fact.
wow. I'm gonna
This girl.
Ben. It's getting to a
You're gonna
point.
like this one.
Okay. Before you say that, this might be my hot take.
Tua.
It's getting it's getting to the point where and again maybe it's because like you said you haven't watched the show in a long time. When are we gonna start having conversations about if Dawn to Dawn is better than Mob Psycho?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. That's
No.
okay.
No.
We don't even have to talk about it.
I don't think we do. Maybe when Dandadan is finished being animated. Um, no, no.
You wouldn't even like how like what is the percentage to you like that's even
What do you mean percentage?
like
Like,
like the I don't know like which is better like a 70-30 like the to like the or like
uh,
I don't think that metric works.
I think it's hard to compare them.
Is it? I feel like they're
Like
very similar shows.
they are, but
That's why I'm
like,
like,
but Mob Psycho just has like a completely different kind of story behind it. Though they're
sure.
similar. Like,
I think it's both coming of age stories where they're both dealing with emotions and extreme feelings. Mob Psycho definitely a bit more on the nose, but
Mhm.
I think at the end, Mob's more about finding his inner self, and like Okarun and Momo are finding, a relationship together. What it means to
I
like,
think that's why I would say Mob Psycho's better because I feel like there aren't a
mm,
lot of shows focusing on
an individual, just himself.
like individual growth and learning to like
It's fair.
be himself.
That's fair.
I think that's what makes Mob Psycho really unique.
That's true.
Not that Dandadan is any less unique
Hmm.
because it's a really unique show, but
Okay, you're
I
selling
think
me. You're
that
selling me.
aspect, yep, yeah, um, yeah. Anyways, as I'm combing through the internet looking at people's hot takes,
Hmm.
this girl said, "My hero is a waste of an anime slash manga."
She said it.
What do you think about
She
that?
said it.
Okay.
She said it, not me. Not me. No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say a waste is crazy. A waste is insane. That's a wild thing to say. But no, I see the appeal of it. Actually, no, yeah, I see the appeal of it. I see the appeal of it, and it's been good, especially when I guess we are going to talk about these because I guess Weezum just died. But um, when we get to the talk about the My Hero episode later, like there are, it's especially getting to that point now where it's like the highs are pretty high. So I think it is kind of worth it. So yeah, that is kind of a crazy take. Would you
This girl's
say?
so funny.
Okay, no, keep going. Let's hear him.
This one, okay, she said it's not fan service if it's essential to the plot of the story. And I see Fire Force listed as a picture on
Okay,
this,
it's not
so I don't.
essential to the story. It's not. That's insane. I'm trying to
Wait,
think. Like, could you argue, Ben, like the succubus scene in Dress Up's essential to the story? I think you could make that argument. Or I like,
honestly, no, I don't think so.
yeah,
You
go
could have
on.
done that same scene with her being fully clothed
Mhm.
and like
Like them
still
hugging or
shown.
like her, like,
Well, like
well,
I
I don't
think
know.
the whole part where like she was on top of him is fine, but what made it like really really weird is what she was wearing, I think.
It wasn't the fact
So
that
I think she was
he.
wearing.
Never mind. I don't want to say that.
That's okay. That I think that moment was essential to the plot, but what she was wearing wasn't.
Sure, but yeah, that's fair. hmm
Maybe. But like also if you
But
took that moment out, I
I
don't
was
think it would
gonna,
have made a
yeah.
difference.
I think it would have. I think it would have. I think we wouldn't have talked about season one as. Oh no, that's not true. Ooh, is it? I don't know. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Like I'd say the fan service in Chainsaw Man is necessary. That's my take. I think that actually that's a good example. I'd say that is necessary. The scene in particularly, all of season one, his goal, Denji's goal, is to grab a breast, right? Because he's never felt
Yeah.
intimacy, he's never felt love, and then he finally gets to grab Power's breast, and it's not like what he expected at all, and that therefore puts him on a spiral to be like, wait, I this isn't like I've achieved my goal. Now if I like achieve my future goals, is it gonna matter? Is it like is am I gonna feel the
Yeah.
same way where I'm like disappointed? So I'd argue that is essential for him. If we don't have him grabbing any breasts, then he's.
Yeah, no, that's fair, I
Mhm.
think.
I think some of it's definitely like the scene from the manga panels of them in lingerie.
Mm,
I don't think that's definitely fan service. You could have just had him say like, "Wow, I'm thinking about these two women," and it's like
yeah.
that's it. But yeah, that's probably fan service. It definitely is fan service.
So I was reading the comments of that Fire Force or the this post that I was just talking about, and
hmm
someone said that later down the line that the fan service in Fire Force is related to the plot somehow. Like it has meaning in the story somehow. And I don't know if they're just like
Luck.
gaslighting me.
It's luck. She's like Isagi. It's luck.
No, it's just like
That
they
gets you out
say,
of
well, it's a
fights.
pretty big plot point later, and it ties back to the
He's
great
he's
capitalism.
definitely being That's definitely sarcasm. That's 100%. He's
I think
trolling.
he's rage baiting
He's
people.
definitely rage baiting. That's funny. I can see it being essential.
Oh wait,
Oh
let's see. Someone has a pretty. I don't think it's rage bait actually. Let
no
me read this.
way. If that isn't rage bait, then that just gives me a whole nother issue with the show.
This person, a different person, said, "Fire Force, the fan service is tied to the plot and its point, and it's the point of her powers slash curse that cause her clothes to burn, and is repeatedly shown to upset her that it's her curse and how it hinders her. But I can agree it's overdone in a fan servicey way. I guess
Hear me out. It's not a bad shot, Riff.
um
I'm trying to think of other like High School DxD. Would you argue the whole plot?
that's
The whole plot is the whole
okay. I
plot.
think if you're watching that show, like y that whole show is fan service. So if
Yeah.
you're watching it, like you know what you're getting yourself
What
into.
about? Yeah, you're right. We should have these discussions off camera.
I don't really trust anything this girl is saying because she likes Spy Family.
Oh.
Um, yeah.
We need to do our top 10 anime lists again, Ben. It's been a while.
We
I
do.
need to redo it. Because,
She
like,
also hates Boruto.
it's so funny. Every time somebody asks me, like, what's my top three, I'm like, JoJo's, and then I can't name anything else. So, like, I need a list to have.
Yeah, I think I need to redo mine.
I
I
need to
think
rewatch shows.
yeah. I
Because,
think mine
like,
would be like I
because,
don't even
like,
know.
I had
Naruto, Gurren Lagann, something else.
Bleach. Would you put Bleach in there?
Top top what? Top
Five?
3? Maybe I don't know.
Because it's getting to the point, too. Like, there's these new gens. Like, are they creeping into this? Any new gens, Ben, that you'd be like, that you'd be like,
Like anime?
yeah, yeah. Like Blue Lock?
I really do need to get no.
You wouldn't put it
Manga,
in.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like manga included, that'd be probably my top
After
3.
this movie of Chainsaw Man, I'm considering putting it pretty high.
I think that's fine. I think it's getting to a point where a lot of these shows have been going on
Hmm.
for a good period of time.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
like they're new, but like
It's weird.
they're not
JJK
that
too. Like,
new.
it's getting to that point where I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I wouldn't be surprised if JJK is like in
Oh, well, yeah,
everyone's top
people's yeah,
5.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of the new people that start watching, they probably started with JJK.
Hmm. I also would want to. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I need to have. I want to have a good mix variety. I probably would put like JoJo's. Yeah, Mob, Chainsaw Man. Um, and like I'm like, what else? Maybe Ava. But even then, it's like,
Hmm.
like I liked it a lot, but I know there's these freaks out there who are like into Ava. It's like I would have put myself that far into it. That's what I should have called it,
Yeah.
Shinji, bro, for Halloween. Walked around with the
It should be
chair.
upside down.
No, 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 Shinji from Ava
Oh,
Evangelion, not
all right.
Bleach, not
I think I meant
Bleach,
Bleach.
not
It's like,
Bleach. That's funny. No, yeah.
um, what
Well,
else? Wait, what was I just saying? Oh, someone else said that, what was it? That Naruto has the worst story out of the big 3.
that's crazy. It's like I see, Ben. Like by default, would you say it's One Piece since you haven't seen it, or would you say it's Bleach?
I don't know. I feel like I can't,
Like, do you have to
there's
not say One
obviously a
Piece because it's
reason.
like going on for so long?
There's obviously a reason people love One Piece. And I know I know there has to be something
I
driving them to enjoy this show this much
I
when
was
it's a
gonna
thousand
say,
episodes in.
don't get the appeal. I don't get it, Ben.
I don't get it either, but from like an outsider's point of view, like I'll bite the bullet and say there has to be something enjoyable
Mm-hmm.
about the show for them to keep watching it.
100%. Or
But
you
like
can make the argument here that it's cope.
yeah, and they just can't stop watching it because they've been watching it for 1,000 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just waiting till it gets good. And
Yeah.
it might never come.
But see, like, I can't even justify that argument when they're like, you just got to get to like episode 150. Like, because that's like a genuine thing people do say. Like, as much as we
I
joke, that's like a thing. And I'm
no, like
like, that's insane. You're crazy. How am I going to wait to watch to get good?
we've 100% had this conversation before. And at one
Hmm.
of my old jobs, one of my coworkers, he was like a diehard One Piece fan.
Hmm.
And he looked at me like, I know people say this happens, but like this happened. Like he looked me dead in the face and said, "Get to this arc and you'll be hooked." So I looked up like when this arc was. It was like 250 episodes in.
That's, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if
I
your show takes this long to get good, then it's not a good
That's
show.
what I'm saying, because I could see the argument that Bleach isn't the best story, but then I'm like, dude, like I could turn on Bleach and by like episode like 10, I'm hooked. Like I'm in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, with if One Piece it takes me that long, could you make the argument that it's not a good story? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
So, cuz I wonder how far in season 1 we got of like the One Piece live action of how many episodes that covered. Because
5. I don't know. Let's see.
no, because I'm like I have like if it was something crazy like 40 or 50 episodes in just like what was it, like 8, 10 episodes, then that kind of shows you that like how much story good the story could be if it was like condensed.
So it covered 45
Yeah,
episodes.
see what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I would 100% watch an anime or like watch the live action
I think
because exactly
I
you
look.
just have to like 10 hours instead of watching like what's 45. They're like 20-minute episodes, probably like maybe 18, 12, 20 minutes. So it's like, yeah, like that's insane. Like the pacing is just so bad that I'm like what? Like how can that be considered a good story? You know what I mean?
Mhm. So as we're talking about One Piece somehow, I remembered how Wit was doing a remake,
Yeah.
and we hadn't heard anything about that in a while. So apparently it got delayed. In June, it had come out that it got delayed. It
Hmm.
was still in development, and everyone's thinking it's going to come out next year. And I think their whole thing, their One Piece remake was going to be like 300 episodes,
Hmm.
which is still a lot, but that's everything.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any filler. Like the pacing's good.
That's
So
why I'm like, see, like I don't know if you can make the argument it's a good story when it's like being so drawn out. And I guess the manga's a whole different thing. Like we could have an argument about if the manga's better, but if we're the manga
I
stories, but if like
I
we're
don't know.
talking about anime, especially, I would have to maybe disagree. But that's just a theory, a game theory, film theory, I guess,
Just a
anime
game.
theory. Well, seeing as we're already 50 minutes in already, um,
Wow.
yeah, we haven't even talked about the shows. So that was a good little segment that we did.
Yeah.
So yeah, hot takes are fun. So comment down below any hot takes. And I know it's unfortunate Weasums wasn't here because I feel like he would have had a lot, but yeah. So moving on to the shows. So I unfortunately did not watch One Punch Man just because it was a
It's
busy
fine.
weekend and I was expecting to have a guest here. So I was like, yeah, we'll have other stuff to talk about. But we did watch Gachikuta, My Hero. We can start with Gachikuta since probably not as much to say because it was a lot more of a talking episode. Actually, that's not true. The ending was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, our Inosuke guy might be might be KO'd.
Cooked.
Yeah, he might be cooked, I fear. Um, so yeah, let's talk about it. How does the episode go? But the Rudo is talking with the captain again, of the like these Ravagers. I forgot what they're called.
Raiders.
Raiders. Yeah, that's right, not Ravagers. And they're having more of a discussion. I can't really remember too much of it. I think that it was just more like, your villain
I
talk.
remember that he ate a roach.
Oh yes, yeah, he ate a roach. That was. Oh, I hated the
That's a weird
noises they
one.
used for it, dude. It
I
was
know. I was thinking
gross.
about how they did that in the studio. I was
Yeah.
curious.
um Disgusting. So yeah, that was gross, but that happens and then we get to see the other child team getting to talk with one of the other raiders, and he explains to them, he like asks them a series of questions and it was very funny, and then we get to see a
Okay.
glimpse of his vital instrument, which seems to have to do with like controlling many like robotic mechanical human limbs or like appendages or
Weird.
something. I don't know. So that was interesting. We didn't really get to see much of it, so I'm sure maybe in a couple episodes we will. But the main crux of the episode is our boy. Is his name Tanaka or like
Zonka.
Zonka? Sorry, Zonka and Jabber going at it. They get a fight, and for a minute I thought, oh, that's right. Rudo was talking to the captain of the Raiders, and is like,
Mhm.
or the captain of the Raiders is like, what was his name? Something. His name was something crazy, right? It wasn't like Typhoon or like Typh wasn't actually Typh. Was it
Oh,
Typh?
no, it's like Zolus or something.
Zol
Something with a Z.
Zolba. His last name isn't it Typhoon? Am I crazy? Or like Ty?
His last name?
Yeah, like he had a two. It was a two-parter. It was Zol something or like
I don't know. I just remember his first. I remember the first letter of his
no.
first name.
Let me cook. Let me cook. Later,
Cook.
Captain.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying Gachikura. Like I feel like I feel like once it ends, it, like low key could be. I think it already is like a super
Yeah,
popular one.
Zoidal Typhoon.
Oh, there you go.
Chainsaw Man reference. Yeah. So he was talking to Rudo about like how he froze in like danger and how like it unlocked that like potential for him. And he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it might happen to your friend Zonka as well." But it did
Oh
not.
yes.
It did not ultimately happen. I thought it was going to happen for a second when Jabber was on top of him, and then Zonka like broke his rib cage, which was gross.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And Jabber got back up and stabbed him. He first cut him, and then he got poisoned and paralyzed, and then he seemingly stabbed him in the guts, right? Or like the side.
Yeah.
And then we see the light leave Zonka's eyes.
That's
So,
what like really surprised me because I thought it was just gonna end with him
yeah.
stabbing him, but whenever they showed that, I was like, oh, 'cause I thought it was gonna end with them stabbing him, and then like next episode something would happen. But
Yeah.
like, I think they're really committing
Did him die?
to this. I mean, it seems like it. I don't
Ah.
see how he lives unless I don't know. Wait,
Did we ever see the fight between the girls didn't finish, right?
no,
Okay, that's what
I
I
don't
thought.
think so.
Yeah, I don't think so
I
either.
guess because what's what I'm thinking about is
Okay.
in the last. Do you remember that
I'm sitting down. I apologize, chat.
that's how in the first core there was that girl who could like draw her violin instrument was like a marker and she could like draw stuff and then protect them or something.
Yes.
I don't know if because in that arc we see that a bunch of people got hurt or that one guy was like he didn't really care about hurting them because he knew that they're going to be fine. Like they all had some protection against one fatal blow.
Hmm.
So
But his
maybe they
eyes,
got
the
that.
eyes thing is crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know because yeah, that just like makes you makes it seem that he's dead no matter what.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
What's are you rewatching it?
Hmm?
Oh, I thought you were like, I don't know. There are a lot of colors in your background.
Oh, sorry, I was just switching tabs. But yeah, I don't like. I like how Zonka's whole character is that he's like he's not like naturally talented. He's like mediocre. Like he's just a guy who works hard. And so a part of me is glad that they kind of stuck with that and he just just dies rather than getting some awakening or something.
Yeah.
Because I think
Yeah.
that would
It'd be good for the
I
story. It'd
guess
be
that would make
interesting.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, this was really good.
It is really good.
I'm glad it's still going on
Same.
because I think
Same.
without it, this season would have been
Very.
unbearable.
Yeah. It's quite a shift from last season for sure. But yeah, so next up, I guess we can move on to My Hero to end things off for the Halloween special. It would have been really funny, Ben, if we like committed to the whole My Hero bit and you and I like dressed up as Deku and Bakugo.
No,
Okay.
I'm not committing to that.
Anyways, yeah, no, that's fair. Um, yeah, stupid idea, stupid idea. That's why there's two of us. So yeah, no, My Hero episode, kind of a crazy episode, Ben. Kind of important, kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
It seems like All for One might really be dead. Wait, really? Is
Yeah.
he gone?
hmm I really liked. So last week, I know, or in the preview, it just showed like All for One's backstory, and I'm glad like the whole episode wasn't
Yes, 100%.
about that, which is kind of what I was worried about.
Hmm.
But I really liked how they emphasized how it wasn't just Bakugo
Yeah.
who killed him. Like it
We
was
or
the
our.
culmination of all these people
Hmm.
like slowly pissing him off and doing little things.
Chipping away. Yeah, 100%.
I thought that was really nice. I think they did that really well.
Although there is a part of
Um,
me that would have liked the only criticism, literally the only criticism, because I think it was an amazing execution. I think the fight was good. I think it would have been very poetic. I really liked a thing that All Might said in the previous episode before this one, where he's like, I don't have a quirk. So it's like, you can't, steal anything from me. Like, I've learned to fight you
yeah,
without a quirk. And I think it would have been really cool for somebody quirkless to kill him and to,
yeah,
for that like symbolism and like that whole meaning. But besides that, I perfectly like if they didn't do that, this is the best thing.
yeah.
So,
I think I saw a video comparing, or I think whenever All Might was fighting All for One in like I forgot what season it was, but then like he points and looks at, or he like points to the camera and is like, "You're next," or whatever.
yeah.
That the like the some of the choreography in that fight was used in this fight,
Oh
and
wow.
so it was like Bakugo was doing the same thing as All
Hmm.
Might, or like whenever he did his United States smash or whatever, like
Hmm.
Bakugo did that like same movement whenever he did his howitzer impact or something. I thought that was a cool little touch, uh, just like nodding at like the new generation
Yeah.
of heroes and stuff. But I'm kind of glad that this Bakugo stuff is out of the way because
Get the main
now it's
show.
just yeah. And I've been thinking about it, and this whole time, like Deku and Shigaraki have just been
Hugging.
floating in midair, and
Yeah.
he's been holding him with the Black Whip or whatever. I
Hmm.
think that's really funny. Um,
Why is he doing that again? Because he doesn't want Shigaraki to.
if Shigaraki touches the ground, he
Oh,
can use his like decay, and it'll just destroy Japan.
oh my gosh. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not good. That's not good.
And so I think there's a little bit of dialogue from Deku, and he can't figure out how to
Stop it.
kill him. I think,
Hmm.
yeah, without because Shigaraki can't touch him, or else he'll die, and he can regenerate like infinitely. So he can't. He's trying to figure out a way
And how
how
is
to
he
stop
able
him.
to regenerate like infinitely again?
I don't know.
Cool. That's
I am assuming it's a quirk. I really need to refresh myself on what on earth is happening with him.
I don't know. I'm just like, this is really cool. I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on. But great. Excellent. That's awesome. That's really funny.
Okay, so he also has All for One.
Yes, but he has just like buried him deep within him, right? That's like what All for One says this episode too. Like he was able to suppress him.
Yeah. According to Gemini AI, he also has like the quirk All for One, so he can steal quirks.
Oh.
Um Shigaraki possesses the super regeneration quirk, which allows him to heal himself rapidly. Yeah, I guess he just has All for One
That's convenient.
too. Here's a Reddit post. Are people's quirks
Oh.
so uh yeah. I really should probably should have paid more attention in this story, but in our defense, it's been going on for a very long time.
Yeah. It has. It's
Yeah,
8 seasons, so it's just a little bit, but
just a little bit.
just a little bit. But yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
it's a good episode. All for One, like we said, dies, turns into a fetus, and then poofs into thin air. And
Mhm.
Bakugo, it was very funny when he's dead. He's just like the fist. He's like, yes. So yeah, it's really cool. It's cool to see how his character's really changed a lot. And
Mhm.
I really hope that he doesn't go back to being that same like cringy, like, Deku. And
Deku.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see once this whole aftermath is over and they're done fixing Japan after it's been absolutely leveled, that what it's like between everybody, the dynamics. So
That's
yeah.
what I really liked about the ending. Was good.
Yeah. So and then we get to see Deku working at Burger King. I can't wait for that scene.
It's a real manga panel, Joseph.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm excited for it. So yeah, that was my hero. Like we said, I haven't watched One Punch Man, unfortunately, but yeah, you know what I just learned, that like famous like manga panel scene, or like the body that's like scrunched up that looks like a skull. I didn't know that was
Oh
from
yeah, it's
One
One
Punch
Punch
Man.
Man.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that was Garu. It's really cool. So yeah,
Wait. I don't think that's Garu.
I thought that's what I saw on Twitter. Somebody said.
We can look
Yeah, after.
another time.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. Ben.
I don't have anything else.
Okay. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the support, the love. We appreciate it. We're at like 260 plus subs, so maybe we'll get 300 soon, maybe. So go show some love, sub, do whatever. And thank you all so much for watching. We truly do appreciate it. Y'all are very cool. Very cool. Very, very kakuitas. So, yeah. Thank you all. Have a good night. Have a happy Halloween. Happy, Halloween. I don't know. Stay out of trouble, everybody. Yes. Have fun. Go get some candy if you're trick-or-treating. Show us, tell us.
Pick your candy.
Comment what your costumes are. So, yeah. And we'll see you guys later. Peace. Arrivederci.
Bye-bye.